Of all stars that have names, 2/3 of them have Arabic star names. Not all stars have names, but 2/3 of those that do have names have Arabic names. And you might say, well, how did this come to pass? Because if you think of the Middle East now, and it's not where you're not saying, hey, these are folks naming stars. You go back 1,000 years, Islam, 800 to 1100. In that period, which we generally called the golden age of Islam. Golden age. There was no greater golden age in the history of the world before or after. When you look at the sum of advances that came out of that period in Baghdad. Algebra is itself an Arabic word. Algorithm is an Arabic word. Our numerals are Arabic numerals. You ever wonder why? In that period, mathematics took great leaps and bounds. Agriculture, engineering, medicine, navigation. Then it all stopped. It ended. And so if you ask people, they'll say, oh, the Mongols sacked Baghdad, and so that's why it all ended. If that were the only force operating, then later, when the Islamic culture rose, you would still see this tradition of scientific innovation. But it has not recovered. What you do is you read the writings of al-Ghazali, who is a Muslim cleric. What he did was he taught you how to be a good Muslim. He taught you how to read the Quran and how to obey the commands. Because back then, people were just interpreting it for themselves. He came along, he was an academic scholar. He interpreted the Quran. He said, this is how you must do it. First has social influence, and then political and cultural influence. And basically, his interpretation took over. And in that interpretation, it included the perspective that the manipulation of numbers is the work of the devil. This cuts the kneecaps out of any mathematical advances that would unfold. Math is the language of the universe. If you take that out of your personal equation, you no longer contribute to the advance of human understanding of that universe. And that absence of Muslim presence in the frontier of science persists to this day. Take a look at the Nobel Prize from 1900 to 2010. There are 15 million Jews, 25% of the Nobel Prizes. There is 1.3 billion Muslims in the world. These are the numbers. I lose sleep at night with the question, how many secrets of the universe lay undiscovered? Because 1.3 billion people who in an ancestral time would have participated in this enterprise and are now not. That's what I think of as a scientist. Whole populations. By the way, there are other populations that never contributed. I'm not going to them and blaming them. I'm talking about a population that already did contribute. It's in the cultural heritage already.